Hello, hey y'all, hey everybody, hey Deanie. How are y'all doing today? I hope everyone is doing well. So this is the intro to the videos from this week, and I have finally another finished project to share with y'all. So it is Saturday. Welcome. My name is Marsha with Mimi Makes Keepsakes. I'm happy that you're here. I am outside today. Hopefully the background noise is not too loud. All the goings on, the wind, the traffic, just nature in general, the birds. So hopefully it's not too loud for y'all today. Hey y'all, I just got back in the Jeep from Walmart. I'll show y'all what I got. I just got off of work. I was riding with the windows down, so I'm sure I'm a mess. That's okay. I blended in just fine. Lips are chapped. So let me show y'all what I got. I went in to get me some of this right here. This is not what my main thing I wanted to show y'all, but I went in to get this pork panko. It works really well if you're doing carnivore or if you're ketovore. It makes up great like panko waffles, and it's not bread, it's just pork rinds. And I got my mustard and I got my sugar-free ketchup. They had the big bottle there today. So normally we don't do our Sunday shopping at Walmart. We usually go to like a bigger store like a Sam's. So when I'm there, when I was at Walmart, I said, well, let me, oh, I think I dropped my keys. Y'all, it's hot. I'm not going to be able to talk with you long. But while I'm there, I said, let me run by the yarn and see what yarn they have. I'm hoping and keeping my fingers crossed that maybe one day they'll like magically have like Mist-ical, something like that. But they didn't. But they did have more flower power yarn. I told y'all my mama gave me the pretty green and blue flower power yarn. Well, they had it on sale. It was like $4 a skein. Look at this pretty color. Y'all see? Can y'all see? Oh, I have it upside down, sorry. So this is, I like this color. It's called Dilly Day Lily. So I enjoyed making those flower squares, and I'm thinking I'd like to have more colors. So I got two this color. Yellow is my favorite color, then mixed with red or a bright pink. It's just a happy color. So there's some light yellow, dark yellow, and looks like some bright pink maybe. And it is called Lily Day Lily. Ooh, it's getting hot. This Jeep ain't nothing but a tin box. And this and this is Forget Me Not. It's really pretty. I'm gonna let it focus for a bit. I can't see if it's focusing or not, but it has the pretty yellow, blue, and white. So yeah, and one of y'all gave me great advice, said, hey, why don't you make a blanket for little Oliver Lee, aka Ollie? And like, that is a great idea. So I'm gonna go home and see what he's been into. I gotta fetch my receipt. At the end of my videos, I'll have my fetch code on there. And if you want to start fetching your receipts, I've already got enough for a $10 gift card from Amazon. So I'm trying to figure out, do I want to get another amigurumi book? Do I want to get yarn? But if you want to start fetching receipts, just use my code down at the bottom. So I'm going to fetch this one. I may not get anything but like 25 cents, but hey, that's more than 25 cents I had yesterday. All right, y'all, I'm going to go. I think I'm going to go by my daughter's and then go see what Oliver's been into today. All right, y'all have a great day. Bye. Hello. Hey, y'all. So today is Wednesday. Once again, I'm here at my house in the living room area, dining area. Hey, baby. I do have little man and Ollie here today with me, but I do have some finished makes I would like to show you today. I've got stuff sitting here on my table in front of me. I wanted to share with you some things that I'm working on. So how are y'all doing? I hope y'all are doing well. I so appreciate all the comments on the last video. I know my past couple videos have been a little bit different than my normal market prep plushie makes, but I'm still making, I'm still enjoying it while I have time in between Brody, man, in between keeping my grandson and Ollie cat. That's life. Life is busy, right? So so I'm back here at my, like, what am I even talking to you about? What I was talking to y'all about, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me as my videos are a little bit different, but all your positive comments about, hey, we just enjoy hanging out with you. I appreciate that so much. That's just a heartfelt thank you. Oop, I'm covering my mic. A heartfelt thank you because I enjoy hanging out with you and just sharing what I make and things that's going on in life sometimes. I think we can all relate. And so I just enjoy hanging out with y'all for a bit, sharing what I've made, just chatting. So far, little dude has not had his nap yet, so we'll see how far this video will get before I have to pause. But let me share with you, I got a finished make. Hold on. So I have my fold-out shelf right here that I take to market. I don't know if you can see it. And then after market, I just started displaying it here in the living room. I have like some of my crochet amigurumi on it and a couple of books, a plant, and I also had a little rabbit in a chair. But I pulled that because I want to show you the chairs that my daughter got me thrifting. But back to the finished make. Oh, I had to put the blinds up, the little sheer curtains up, because Ollie Cat thought they were there for his entertainment. And so in the mornings, I had to kind of put them up for now. Maybe have to forever. Find some blinds instead of shears. But I like the way the shears look there. But I do. I like the way the shears look. It's so like soft and airy and summery. So I wanted to show you my finished make. And I need to find my iPad. But this is little Fiora the dragon. Let it focus. She was an easy make. Turned out very small. So she was, and I did sew the wings on backwards. And I just didn't have it in me to pull them out and redo it. And with this pattern, I'll tell you who it's by in a minute. I'll grab my iPad. The arms, you can sew them by the side. And I also feel like you can sew them out front. And I probably should have did the horns a different color, but that's okay. And the same way with the legs, you can sew them at an angle and have sitting legs. But she still sits pretty well on my shelf over there. She has a little flower on her tail. Let's see. So this is little Fiora the dragon. Let me get my iPad and let you know who the pattern's made by. I can tell the little man's getting tired because he's getting still, playing with his trucks. He has this little sound that he makes when he's tired. But as long as he's content, I try to put him down for a nap, but he wasn't ready to go down. And I didn't want to fight him. Huh? Yeah? So this is Crochet Fiora the Forest Guardian pattern. Yeah? Oh no, Cat. You're not supposed to be up there. Get down. No, no. No, no. You playing with your Jeep? No, truck. Oh, you playing with your truck? So I'm a little concerned because there's a shelf over here and I have a, I think it's a lily. And I'm hoping it's not poisonous to pets. I may have to remove some of my plants. I have a snake plant over here also, and an aloe vera, and a lily plant. So far, he hasn't been jumping on my buffet and my little side table that I have there, but he's starting to do that now. Okay, so back to this little... this little dragon. This is Crochet Fiora the Forest Guardian pattern by Dr. Choco Crochet, and I'll leave that in the description down below. And it was a really easy pattern to make, very simple. I would even say beginner friendly, except for you're supposed to, in the arms, you're supposed to do a single stitch, bobble stitch, single stitch, bobble stitch, single stitch, bobble stitch. And that bobble stitch, you're supposed to do a color change. I tried to do that so many times and I'm over it. I just went ahead and created the pattern, did the arms without doing the bobble, just added a single stitch in place of the bobble stitch. And then I just went back and threaded her little claws in. And then I also gave, just took some of that green on her chest. But then you have the green vine that goes around the tail and up the back. So I would definitely make her again. This yarn is so soft. I'm going to tell you about the yarn. I did do embroidery eyes. It's taking a while for it to focus. There we go. I like the yarn because it's soft, but I don't like the way it has the sheen on it. I don't like that so much. But I think I would make, I would make this again, maybe in a Bernat Blanket yarn. I think it would make up really cute. But for this one, I use Juicy Couture. Is it focusing? I picked this up at the Joann's probably before Christmas. They had it on sale, and I've never used it. And I said, let me try it. So I've got several skeins of this color, green, white, and black. That's this green right here. But I just don't like the way that it came up for the way that it made up this dragon. I don't like the shiny color. But I do have a pattern, a book, that I would like to use this yarn on. Let me go get that book. Hold, please. Okay, I am back. That was a long break. That was a long break. So little man was flushing the toilet. And anytime a toddler flushes the toilet, you better go check out. Check it out. You did. I think he's speaking Spanish sometimes because I don't know what he's saying. Oh my goodness. So he is finishing up his lunch. Took a long nap. I had to pause the last video. Like I said, he was flushing the toilet. And I'm like, that can't be good. Because you know how they like to flush things in toilets. But while he was taking a nap, I did work on my Flower Power Granny Squares. I think I've already told y'all everything about this little dragon. And I think I will put it in an egg. See if my husband can make me a matching dragon egg for this baby. And I did work on my granny square flower power. So in my video before this, if I decided to put it up, I went to the Walmart and got a couple more colors. And so I was working on those. I got this color. So with each one, it's different. So with this one, I started out with a 6.5, and I had to do the rest in a 5.5. And in this one, this is Forget Me Not. It has the white, blue, and yellow. I end up having to use the 6.5 for this, the middle, the flower, and then I did the 6.5 all the way around. And this is how much yarn I have left for it to sew onto. Not as much as the first one. And it's quite bigger than the first. And this one I have a lot of yarn left over to sew on. But this one not so much. So to make it match, I may have to go in and use a 5.5 for the white instead of 6.5. On this one, I used a 6.5 for the middle and the 5.5 for the rest. So a little bit different on that. And on this one is my favorite. I'm still working on it. I'm finishing up my border. I've had to use the 5.5 for the whole thing. So to make it line up with the first one, I think it's fine. So with each skein of this Flower Power, I have to keep adjusting each skein with between the 5.5 millimeter and the 6.5 millimeter. And this is Dilly Daylily. Okay. Can you see? All right, so little man's quiet. I'll be right back. So he's trying to get cheese out of the refrigerator. He doesn't even like cheese. I think we're going to go outside for a bit, and I will check back in with y'all later and show y'all some more things that I have to show y'all on my table. Talk to y'all later. Bye. Bye-bye, airplane.
Hi. Hi.
You telling everybody hey? What? Hello, hey y'all. So this seems to be the norm, coming to you from my Jeep, leaving Walmart or the Dollar Tree. So it's been already a busy morning. I have a little man with me. I dropped one of my girls off at work, and then we come here to the Walmart because I needed to get some things, and I decided to go buy the yarn. I did not need yarn, but I do want to share with y'all what they had. I keep hoping they will have Bernat Mist-ical magically will appear, but they did have the baby frost at my local Walmart. And I also got some other yarn. I'm going to show that to you right quick. I got another diffuser. I have one that has lavender in it, but I have another oil that I want to put that's not lavender, and I didn't want to mix the diffusers up because then it starts smelling all weird. Spray bottle, empty spray bottle, and a a Hot Wheel. This was for little man. He picked it out. He's being very quiet. Here's your car. Thank you, my baby. Say thank you, my Nene. I've got milk and water. And I did get some of the Bernat Baby Frost. And this is Sunday Times. I use this a lot in making rabbits, bears. It's just a color that I pull from. And I think I'm in the process of making a really huge lovey. And I can't wait to share it with y'all. And I think I will use this in the next one that I make. But I can't share it with you right now because I want to wait till I get finished and share it all with you. I did get some more Flower Power yarn. I'll get my receipt out in a minute and share with you how much all of this was. This is Rosy Disposition. What? That looks orange. Oh well. And I got one more that I want to try. And this is called Cherry Blossoms. Can you see? Hope it's focusing. So that makes sense. Cherry Blossoms, Rosy Disposition. I don't know. So I showed y'all the new Red Heart Super Saver Bitty Stripe that I got that was crayon box. Well, I went ahead and picked up another one. And I'm going to post some videos. If you haven't already seen it, I'll show you after the yarn that I happened to see at the Walmart this morning. And this one is called Rainbow Mist. I thought it was really pretty. I think it will make up a pretty project. Amigurumi clothes, amigurumi. I think it's really pretty. So that's all I have to save you the rattle. I did get some lavender infused incense sticks. And I think that's it. Yeah, and a little Nana. So we're going to go, and hopefully when I get home, we're going to go back to Nene's house, and I can share some more things with you that I didn't share with you yesterday, if I have anything to share with y'all. He's being so sweet and so patient, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye. Alright, so I just got home and I realized I did not tell y'all how much the yarn was that I got at the Walmart. I forgot. So before I put all my stuff up from Walmart, I was going to let you know that this Bernat Frost at the Walmart, it was, let's see, I don't know. The descriptions on the receipt are crazy, so I'm going to go with the last four numbers of the barcode. So 472 Frost. It was $9.98. So this was $9.98 at the Walmart. And the Flower Power yarn that I got, I'm going to try to do some squares today. The little man takes a nap. We haven't had our nap yet. It was on clearance for $4. Both of them were on clearance for $4. And this pretty color here from Red Heart Super Saver. I think it's the new line they have out this summer, Bitty Stripes. And it is Rainbow Mist. I think it's a really pretty color. And let me see how much that came up as. Y'all, my eyes. I can't see worth diddly. 074. Let me look at the receipt. 074. What? That was $7.48. Wow. I didn't look at the price because usually Red Heart's Super Saver is fairly inexpensive. I gotta start paying attention. Anyway, I know yarn's not cheap. It's soft. I think it will work out really pretty. And I don't have any regrets buying it, but it was $7.48. I guess I should start paying more attention to my receipts because I have some money left over from my market, and so I'll just pull that into my account. Yeah, so I'm gonna fetch my receipts with the Fetch app. So I got $10 from Amazon on a gift card for my last bunch of receipts that I fetched. And if you want to fetch receipts, feel free to use my code. I think you get like a bunch of extra points just for using my code. I'll leave that in the link down below. And so I'm going to go and put the rest of the groceries up, the milk, and get my new diffuser out and put some essential oils in that. And I will hopefully get on and talk to y'all later. I'm working on a project and I want to work up some of those new squares from the Flower Power yarn, and I'll let y'all know how that goes. Talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all. Hello and good morning. So it is Friday. Let me take my AirPods out. I don't know. I'm not sure if that has anything to do with how you hear me, if my AirPods are in or not. So I'm finishing up, getting ready to go to work today. It is Friday. So I have my AirPods in. I'm listening to, you listen to the Bible, Year of the Bible, or 1 year Bible plan on the Bible app. And so I do better if I listen instead of reading, but I do like to grab my Bible sometimes and reference back to some things. And so I'm in Numbers. I'm so far behind as I am with all things. But if I'm not done in a year, that's okay. I'll just finish reading it through or listening through the Bible 1 year plan. It may take me 1.5 years. It may take me 2 years. But it's really convenient to put my AirPods in and just listen. A lot of stories, I'm like, I don't remember that in Sunday school. I don't remember that in Sunday school. You know, Job, oh, the woes of Job. But I'm thinking, wow, that's a powerful little book, that Job. Yeah, I need to go back and study that. So Ollie's like wanting attention. My daughter and little man came over this morning, and she had coffee and he had breakfast, and they just enjoy each other's company. Look, Ollie. Then he fell asleep in my lap this morning when I was finishing my Flower Power square. It all started with my mama and getting that one skein for me. And then I'm like, ooh, let me see what else they have. So I did finish this one. And I think I showed y'all in my Jeep video, you don't need it. He's a sweet baby. This is Rose Ambrosia. So I went ahead and picked that up yesterday. I tried to work on it while little man was asleep, but you have to work your attention and your hook size to get these two colors to come out right. But once they do, then you're good. I have all this left over for sewing in. And then I have the cherry blossom one I want to make today. I want to block them, get a picture, and start making, I don't know, I just want to see how they turn out before I start making a project. Come here. But that's what I've been doing. Oh, I'm working on another project I can't wait to show y'all. It's going to be big. It's with Bernat Blanket yarn, and it's going to be fun. I can't wait to finish. I try to work on it at night, but, oh, don't chew my necklace. But you know, along came Molly, and it's okay. I try to go to bed a little early and put him down and then work on some of it at night while he's asleep. Just like a kid. But I think that is it. I'm getting ready to go to work for the Friday. I'm gonna start keeping little man full-time. My daughter's going back to work full-time. She's not wanting to, but it's just something that she needs to do right now. We're gonna have a lot of fun. I went ahead and with my fetch points, he's trying to get my ponytail. With my fetch points, my $10 Amazon card, I put it towards some like little flashcards. So we're gonna have fun learning and coloring, playing games. Oh, I started back playing Two Dots. I don't know if y'all have ever played Two Dots. I love that game. Playing it at night. I haven't worked on my cross stitch much, but I'll pick it back up sooner than later. All right, I'll let y'all go, and I got to fix my water with electrolytes and head out the door. Talk to y'all later. Bye. But it is Saturday. I hope everyone's had a good week. I appreciate you stopping by for a bit. And so let's talk about a finished project. I did finish this huge Lovey snuggler I've been telling y'all about. I'm going to tell y'all all about it. Hold on. Look. Oh my goodness. This thing is huge. Hey, Deanie. Oh, Deanie, don't scratch me. All right. And I just love the way the little overalls cuff. So this is Buttercup Goose. The pattern is by Northern Town Girl Crochets. And I'll leave the link in the description below. This pattern popped up in my feed somehow this past week or last week. I saw it. I don't know if it was on the Facebook or the Instagram, but it popped up on one of my feeds, and I'm like, I have to make this. I stopped everything. Come here, Deanie. Come on. I stopped everything, and well, except for my flower power squares, but when I had a chance to make, I would make this little Buttercup Goose. Now, on the pattern, you have the option to do embroidery flowers. You can do some crocs for the Buttercup Goose. It does have a tail. Stinking adorable. So as you can tell, this was made out of Bernat Blanket yarn. The beak, the hat, and the overalls. Deanie, stop. Come on, Deanie. He's wanting to get up here with me. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on, Deanie. Come back up here. Come on. There you go. You rotten boy. He's an old boy. This is our Deanie cat. He is about 15 years old. And he's rotten. Yes, you are. He's rotten. So this is made with Mist-ical yarn, Bernat Blanket Mist-ical, the hat, the beak, the overalls, the legs, and the feet. I really love the way that she wrote this pattern. It was really easy. Instructions were very clear. Even though I didn't do my straps the way that she suggested, I did them the way that made sense to me. But if you got the pattern, I just crocheted instead of back and forth to get the length. I just crocheted chains and then half double crocheted back in that chain and attached it to my overalls. This is Bernat Blanket yarn. Stop, don't scratch. It is some type of peachy. Let's see if it'll focus. If you want to know the colorways for any of this yarn, just message me. Just message me and I'll put the links in the description down below if you want to know what the colors that I used. The hat does come off, so you can adjust this to look like a little boy, a boy goose, a girl goose. You can dial it up as much as you want, or keep it as simple as you would like. And the cuffs on the overalls is that Sweet Snuggles Lite, the bloom, I think. I've had this discussion before. I couldn't figure out what it was. I did do embroidery, and like I said, if you want to know for sure, I'll leave that link. I'll just message me and I'll let you know. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, so I did do embroidery eyes. Even though the pattern calls for safety eyes, I used embroidery eyes, and I used that Juicy Couture yarn, the one that I told you about in the dragon, when I told you I made the little dragon. It was shiny, so I thought maybe it will be good for the eyes, so I embroidered the eyes with that. That's the first time I've ever used like a chenille yarn to do embroidery eyes, and I think it turned out really well. I wanted it to be kid friendly, so I made sure to knot off any ends that I had. There was something else I was going to tell y'all about this little thing. Anyway, it was a joy to make. I would love to make some. I have that Bernat Mist-ical in green, and I think I would like to make some overalls, some in green. And I may go ahead and make Crocs for it, so stay tuned. But I went out this morning and I did some pictures, and I did a reel for the Instagram and YouTube short. And I came back in and I laid the goose, just let her down in my rocking chair, and I go back, look, and Ollie Cat has like claimed it as his, and I'll post a picture of that because it was so stinking cute. So yeah, I think it's adorable, and I want it to be kid friendly, so I will sew the hat on. I think I will end up taking this to my fall market. I think it is, I don't know, it's so cute. Oh, I know what I was going to tell you with the embroidery eyes. The pattern called for safety eyes, but I didn't want to use safety eyes because it's just meant for a little one, because it's not stuffed. The only thing that is stuffed is the head, the beak, and these legs. The feet are not stuffed. So I wanted it to be kid friendly, toddler friendly, baby friendly. And where was I going with this conversation? I don't remember. Anyway, I like the way that it turned out. I would make another one, and it was something else I wanted to tell y'all. Well, it must not have been that important. All right, I think I'm going to go. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me and bearing with me why all of my videos are a little bit different this time I go around. But I hope everyone enjoys the rest of your weekend and your week. And just thank you for being here and corresponding back and forth. I've enjoyed hanging out with y'all and getting your messages and all the sweet feedback about my videos. So I appreciate y'all, and I will talk to y'all next. Oh, I know what it was. Wait, stop. Don't go. So I embroidered the eyes. The pattern calls for safety eyes. So let me tell you about the 500th time I embroidered the eyes, and she did face shaping on the eyes. And I did it with embroidery eyes. So I just went in from the back of the head with a long like upholstery needle, and I brought the yarn through here and then pulled it back, and it it made the face come to life, because at first I was not liking it at all. But once with the, and she does have eyebrows. So I did do face shaping, and with embroidery eyes, I like the way that it turned out. So at first I wasn't pleased because she just looked kind of wonky. Just, I don't know, I wasn't happy. But once I did the face shaping, I enjoyed it. All right, I'll let y'all go now. Talk to y'all later. Bye.